Living in Japan sucks. It's a horrible country, I'm just gonna say it straight up from my experience. As a Japanese person who has lived in Japan for most of my life, I'm so fucking tired of all the glazing on Japan. How it's supposedly so much better than any other country. How it's so fucking clean. How the customer service is so good. How everyone is so fucking polite. And how everything is so cheap. What people don't realize is the toxic-ass social norms, the shitty economic situation, and the amount of work it takes to maintain that kind of society. A lot of Westerners conveniently overlook these aspects and fantasize about living here. The reason the society seems so harmonious is because we were brutally taught from a young age that we shouldn't stand out. Everyone has to be the same, and we have to be near perfect in how we act in groups. These POS teachers in the oh-so-fabulous Japanese public schools constantly yell, curse at us for making the tiniest of mistakes, and straight-up abuse kids by force-feeding them their lunches if they don't finish it. They throw chairs around and openly mocked me when I returned from abroad because of my imperfect Japanese. They are bullies. This extends to the shitty social norms in the same companies and stores that tourists, rich, out-of-touch expats, and exchange students from North America and Europe shop at. Imagine getting shit on by your peers and bosses because you haven't mastered the art of keigo, polite Japanese language, or customer service. I have a lot of foreign friends, expats, exchange students, and they will never know how fucked up it is to live in a country with stagnant wages, being paid in a garbage currency, the yen, while being expected to achieve impossible standards. They just sit there, with bottomless bank accounts full of euros, dollars, ready to transfer at any moment. Partying in fucking Shibuya multiple times a week, traveling all over Japan like it's nothing, and saying how great Japan is for you, and how you would kill to live here. Of course, it's great because you come from a wealthier country as a guest, insulated from all the social problems in this country, and let's be real here, your different appearance means Japanese people are more lenient. This is called the gaijin card, with you. The truth is, Japan is an incredibly toxic country to live in, and even more so if you are Japanese, and even worse if you come from other Asian countries, China, the Philippines, etc. Japan might seem great for you because you come from a developed, wealthy Western country with a valuable currency. You don't have to work in Japan. You work, study in an international bubble, just an expat exchange student isolated from the realities of Japan. You don't experience the toxic work culture that expects you to sacrifice everything. You don't deal with the mental health stigma that shames you for seeking help. You don't have to follow the rigid, outdated gender roles that are forced onto you in the workplace and society. You're not getting shit for not mastering keigo or customer service while living paycheck to paycheck in a country with stagnant wages, an aging population, and ridiculous living costs for US. Sorry if this seems unorganized, but I'm just fucking tired of people praising Japan without knowing the shitty realities here. Edit. For the record, Japan's still a relatively good place to live, and the working culture is improving, modernizing significantly. But I still think it's necessary to strive for a better work culture, not just the hours worked. Japan's work hours are around the European average, steadily declining over the last 30 years, including estimates of paid, unpaid overtime correlated with independent surveys of workers. Japan's suicide rate and fertility rate are both around the European average. Japan's median wealth is double that of Germany. Japan is also one of the wealthiest countries in the world by net investment position. In fact, Japan's quality of life is higher than that of Sweden this year.